So let's say you've used the Google Cardboard. That's what I went over last time. But you want something a little bit better, but for very cheap. That's what I have today. Ladies and gentlemen, today I have something nearly as good as the Gear VR for a lot less money. This virtual reality headset was made by TomorrowTop, or TomTop for short. Now, prices may vary with this. At the moment I got it, it was around $25 or $30. But now on Newegg, as of February 10th, it's on sale for like $15. To begin, this is where you put your eye holes. And on top there are these little switches right here. And if you move them, they will move to fit your eyes. The top also has vents to prevent from fogging up the lenses, or if you wear glasses like me, fogging those up. There is of course a 3-strap design to help it fit on your head, and while it may not be the most attractive thing out there, it definitely serves its purpose for being so cheap. Inside here we of course have the little areas for each screen on the phone. Where the phone goes, there's a nice foam circle there, and there's also vents for it as well. There are nice little rests to set your phone. There's a little area right here for you're supposed to put your finger or such in order to pull it open to use the camera. It takes a little bit of finagling to get loose because there are all these little tabs down the entire thing, but if you're careful you'll be able to get it. And this thing is phenomenal with big phones. It even says in the manual and online that it can fit phones with a screen size of up to as big as 6 inches, and it is big enough to fit my entire phone with the case on and everything. And now I can actually use the camera while I'm doing my virtual reality things. It's also quite convenient on the sides because if you need to plug in some headphones or a charger, these little spaces on the side have got you covered. Also, if you don't need this open, all you gotta do is just put this back on and then you've got a little bit more darkness in your virtual reality endeavors. One last thing with the lenses, if you twist them, you can actually change the focal length to get your optimal viewing configurations correct. Also, I've not tested this out yet, but apparently the way that you interact with it is via this touch button. It's difficult for the camera to pick that up, but it says touch button. And apparently it's supposed to hook up to this little piece of rubber right here. On the internet, on Newegg, it doesn't actually go through all the features like I'm doing right now, but it does come with this nice little, booklet type thing that it goes over a lot of the things. And it even gives you a little thing to scan right here so that you can actually get optimal viewing configurations correct. So now let's talk about comfort, okay? I'm probably gonna look like an evil mad scientist, but one advantage of this thing is being able to use it with your glasses on. Unless you do that. So yes, I can actually use it with my glasses on and I feel perfectly fine. I feel a little bit constricted, but that's kind of expected. With it on, I've not really used it, but if I were to use it, I could imagine getting a little bit uncomfortable after so long. But for as cheap as it was, I think that that's okay. The nose hole though is very, very good though. It is much better than the cardboard's nose hole. My nose touches it a little bit, but the only thing that I really notice about this is the fact that my face isn't as big as this part is right here. There's a little itty bitty gap in between my face and this plush cushion right here. So now I guess I'll go use it and get back to you with my thoughts. So I played around with it a little while. A good thing too, because I've had it for so long and I didn't even freaking barely touch it. Really, it's a great virtual reality headset. The only problem that I have is the touch button on the bottom. It'll occasionally work, and then I'll have to pop this open and pull out on the little tab in here that I showed you earlier, and then it'll work a little bit better. But it's supposed to be like that conductive rubber, that people put on the end of pens so that you can actually draw on an iPad or something. It's supposed to be like that, and you're supposed to be able to just barely touch it and it work. And it does sometimes, but it really just sucks because it occasionally doesn't work as well. I mean, other than that, I completely recommend this, especially for the price. I mean, link to it in the description at Newegg. Thanks for watching. If you like to watch something else, I did Google Cardboard, and I have other videos that I've done, so subscribe, Twitter's below. Thanks for watching. If I can figure out how to make this work with actual video games on my computer, then I totally will. So stay tuned for that. Thank you, and good night.